Hey! Nothing to be had there. Nothing to plunder.
I've got no time for things like that.
I'm not telling you anything new. Would have thought of that himself.
He really didn't deserve
I've
that.
got no time for things like that.
That doesn't surprise me.
The black-hooded men in the mountains are no longer with us.
You were able to deal with them? Good man. I didn't trust those guys one bit. They were bound to cause a lot of trouble.
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
I'm not telling you anything new. Nothing you can do about it.
Don't say you didn't know that.
Honestly, I witnessed it myself. I haven't seen it with my sister.
Pyrocar sent me. The Eye of Innos is broken.
I know. I have already learned of it from some very upset novices. The Seekers have used the Fire Magician's Circle of the Sun to destroy the Eye. I would call that an inspired move by the enemy.
News spreads fast in this city.
That's a good thing, too. The enemy won't be sleeping either.
Why did Pyrocar send me to you of all people?
I suspected that sooner or later, something like this would happen. Pyrocar always thinks himself so invulnerable and superior that it almost borders on carelessness. Thus his precautions for protecting the Eye were also careless. I simply think that he unconsciously relies on the abilities which Adanos has granted me. It doesn't bear thinking about what would happen if I were not available now.
What will become of the Eye now?
We must join it back together, but that is no easy task, I fear. The setting is broken into two pieces. A skilled smith should be able to repair this. But that is not really the problem. It's rather the inlaid gem that worries me. It is dull and powerless. The enemy seems to have known exactly how to weaken it.
Where can I find a smith capable of repairing the setting of the Eye?
Ask around in the area for someone who knows how to repair jewelry.
How can the gem get its power back?
I see only one way. A union of the three reigning divinities should achieve the desired effect. A well-prepared ritual of reversal in the place of its destruction will give the gem back its fire. However, the problem is that you must bring an earthly representative of each of the three gods to this place. Furthermore, a lot of swamp weed is required for this ritual. I estimate it should be at least 3 plants.
Where can I find this swamp weed?
I have heard about an old quack in the woods named Sakita. She supposedly sells such herbs. But you could also try your luck down at the harbor.
Who could those 3 earthly representatives of the gods be?
I shall represent the god Adanos myself. Pyrocar, the highest fire magician, would be the right person to represent the god Innos. But for Beliar, I cannot think of an appropriate candidate. It must be someone who commands black magic.
Black magic? What about Zardas?
That's it. That could work. But I ask myself, how you will bring all 3 of us together? I can just see Pyrocar's face when he hears that he must cooperate with Zardas.
I've got to go.
I shall also set out and prepare the ceremony at the Circle of the Sun. Send Zardas and Pyrocar there. And don't forget to bring the swamp weed. I'm counting on you. Listen, people! I am needed elsewhere. It won't take long. When I return, I shall tell you the rest of the story. May Adanos be with you.
I don't believe that.
It can't go on like this forever.
That's an open secret.
I'm not touching that.
These are bad times. Everybody knows by now. That's an open secret. I don't believe that. Really? How interesting. I won't tell you anything from now on. These are bad times. You can't keep anything to yourself.
Come back when you have some silver plates or chalices.
Don't tell this to anyone.
Show me your fish.
He should have known this.
Couldn't get away with that.
Honestly,
There's enough trouble as it is.
You don't have to ask me that.
that's not what I heard.
Change.
It's totally obvious.
And it's gonna get even worse.
I couldn't care less.
Forever.
Someone's gonna do the work.
Change.
Couldn't get away with that.
And it's gonna get even worse.
I can't take care of everything for everybody.
Show me your wares.
Where did you pick that up then?
Nobody will learn anything from me.
That's the first I've heard of it.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
It was just like you said.
I never knew that.
You really didn't deserve that.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
So why won't they listen to me?
He doesn't see that. I can't help him.
I've got my own opinion about that.
Nothing surprises me anymore.
Show me your wares.
Just like you said.
There you are again.
I've got a few skins for you.
But you know, I'm only in a...
Show me your wares.
Don't say you didn't know that.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
So why won't they listen to me?
He never would have thought of that himself.
That was quite obvious.
I'd have gone about it differently.
Nobody ever asked for my opinion.
Anything about it?
No idea. You tell me.
I knew that would be a problem.
That's not what my
I've got
husband
no
thinks.
time for things like that.
That's an open secret.
Hey, you!
I've heard you are with the Paladins in the Valley of Mines. I'm impressed. You should take your time and browse my goods. Right now, I have a very special potion to offer.
Show me your wares.
It's my pleasure, Reverend Brother.
That's not what my husband thinks. Someone's got to do the work. He simply wants
But
to.
he knew that all along.
He'd better shut
He
up.
thinks it's as easy as that.
I don't believe that.
So why won't they listen to me?
These are bad times.
That was no big deal.
That's what I've always said.
Show me your wares.
It's my pleasure, Reverend Brother.
You go to the monastery now to be judged.
What? Have you gone off your rocker? Like hell I will. Those miserable magicians don't have the slightest proof against me.
And what about those fake ore mining shares you huckstered all over the country? They bear your signature. You're guilty.
What? I'll drag you through town by your collar like a filthy rag.
That's not what my
He'd better shut up.
Really? How interesting.
Well, we'll see the next time.
Wait a minute.
All right, you're the better fighter. What do you want?
So, are you going to the monastery now, or should I give you another...
You'll live to regret this. Yes, damn it. I'll go to that monastery, but don't you think you'll get away with this? Beat it!
Works all day, too.
Everybody knows by now.
Really? How many times?
You don't have to ask me that.
I don't want to hear that anymore.
I don't want to hear that anymore.
Beat it!
It's better to watch out who you tell what.
I've been able to retrieve a few mining shares.
Very good. You must remove them all from circulation. This is poison for the people. Bring them all to me. Here, I will give you the necessary means.
I know who brought those mining shares into circulation. Salandril did, the alchemist from the upper quarter of town.
Then bring him here. We have things to discuss with him.
Salandril is here in the monastery.
Well done. We shall deal with him later.
I want to increase my magic powers. I've talked to Vatras.
Ah, good. Where is he?
He's preparing a ritual at the Circle of the Sun in order to heal the Eye of Innos.
If that is true, then maybe there is hope after all.
Vatras wants Zardas and you to help him with that.
What? Zardas will be there too? You cannot be serious.
Hey, this wasn't my decision. Vatras insists.
It is always that Zardas. I am tired of it. Things could hardly get any worse. So how do I know that Zardas is not in league with the enemy? I cannot trust Zardas, no matter how much we may need him. I am sorry, but I cannot help Vatras under these circumstances.
It can't be done without you. Vatras wouldn't be able to perform the ritual otherwise. You'll have to trust Zardas.
There is nothing that I have to do, you hear? I do not have the slightest proof that Zardas is not working against us. I cannot do this.
What if I could bring you some proof?
That is impossible, I fear. It would really have to impress me. As far as Zardas is concerned, I have my doubts whether he can still impress me at all.
Hey, you! I'm back from the Valley of Mines.
High time, too. What did you see?
You were right. The land's been overrun by an entire army of the enemy. Orcs are besieging the castle, and dragons have laid whole areas to waste. It won't be long before they attack Corinus, if I'm not mistaken. Lester said you wanted to see me at once. What the hell has happened here in the meantime?
The enemy has learned who you really are, and that you're planning to get hold of the Eye of Innos. He has recognized the threat. It has forced him to leave his cover and openly attack. The game of hide and seek is over. Yesterday, nobody knew what the enemy's attack would look like. Now it has become only too obvious.
I was attacked by magicians in black robes.
The enemy has many faces. The Seekers are one of them. They're really the ones who prepare the ground for the enemy. They have taken up their positions in strategic places and are now only waiting for an opportunity to spring the trap. Stay out of their way. They are very powerful magical beings, and they will try to deter you at any cost.
I finally got the proof that Lord Hagen demanded of me.
What proof is that?
I received a letter from Garand, the commander of the Paladins in the Valley of Mines. In it, he asks for reinforcements.
That should be enough to convince that militant warhorse. Well done.
What will be the next step now?
Go and bring Lord Hagen the letter from Garand, so that he may grant you access to the Eye of Innos. Then go to the monastery and talk to Pyrokar. He must give you the eye. Nothing is more important than getting this artifact away to safety. Go now before it's too late. The enemy will also try to lay his hands on it.
The Eye of Innos has been destroyed.
What are you saying? Destroyed?
I found it up in the northern forests. Unfortunately, I've only been able to salvage its fragments.
That was our only chance to stand up to those dragons, and it's gone. We have failed.
What now?
This is a painful blow. We have to reorient ourselves. I shall retreat and ponder the matter. In the meantime, you should go to town and talk to Vatras, the water mage. I could imagine that maybe he knows what's to be done.
Vatras sent me to you.
That's good. What did he say?
He said something about a reversal ritual at the Circle of the Sun?
That old devil. I think I know what he's up to. You have come to summon me to him.
Looks like it. When will you set out?
I must not keep Vatras waiting. I shall be on my way immediately. You must fulfill your tasks and then join me again.
Wait a minute. Hyrikar refuses to show up for the ritual. First, he wants proof that he can trust you.
Ah, really? Hyrikar. How interesting. That old geezer is getting to be a nuisance. But I think I've got something for you that'll be useful. Back when I left the Order of the Fire Magicians, I took a few things with me from the monastery. I didn't want a troop of paladins or fire magicians to turn my tower upside down at some point and find all those things. So I hid them in safe places where the magicians would certainly never look for them.
And where?
Some of them lie locked in a chest on Sekob's farm.
You trust that Sekob?
No, but he can be bought and ask no awkward questions. Also, the chest is locked. Here's the key. There's a very old book among those things. When Hyrikar sees that book, he'll know it came from me. It is of no further use to me, so I guess it can at least fulfill this purpose.
Is the reversal ritual going to work?
I cannot be sure. That depends on what exactly Vatras is going to do.
Can you repair jewelry?
I'm just an assistant. I'm glad if I'm even allowed to make a dagger. Jewelry? You'll have to ask the master.
Wait a minute. Can you repair jewelry?
I'm a weaponsmith, not a goldsmith. You probably won't find anyone here in the city who can help you. People don't have much money in their pockets anymore, and nobody's gotten rich here in quite a while. Most of them are just glad if they have enough to eat.
Where can I find a goldsmith?
There's supposed to be a good smith with the mercenaries on Onar's farm. Maybe you should look there.
Forever. You listen to the wrong people. I can't believe that.
Nothing amazes me anymore.
That's no secret. Don't say you didn't know that.
Hey! Show me your wares.
Things I could tell you. I've got my own opinion about that.
I've got no time for things like that.
If he doesn't see them, I can't help it.
That's no secret. Just like you said. It's a bad business. We can only wait and see. Don't tell me you didn't know that.
what my husband thinks.
You don't say.
Wouldn't be so sure.
I can't take care of everyone.
Been there, done that.
I don't want to hear that.
That doesn't amaze me.
Works all day, too.
For all your stuff, I'll give you 100 gold pieces.
Do you really think?
But no, he insisted he knew better.
All right, sold.
We've made some good deals today. Better not come back until tomorrow, or somebody might get suspicious. You see?
He didn't get that from me.
You don't have to tell me that.
It can't go on like this forever. I'm telling you.
Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
I've heard a thing or
It was
two.
his decision.
There was no big deal.
You don't have to ask me that.
If he doesn't see that, I can't help him.
I've got my own opinion
Been
about
there,
that.
done that.
He really should have known better.
That'll only cause more trouble.
He never thought of
He
that
simply
himself.
talks too much.
I don't believe this is gonna change.
I used to say that myself.
I wouldn't have done that.
Really? Go away. Don't tell me that.
I'm not touching that.
That's typical, isn't it?
You don't have to ask me that.
Let's wait and see what happens.
I'm staying out of it.
I get so
Don't tell me you didn't know that. I'm telling you anything new. I'm no better off myself.
Hey, you! Can you repair jewelry?
That depends. You would have to show me the piece.
Why won't they listen to me?
That was obvious all along. He doesn't see
Can you have a look at this amulet?
Sure, let me see. That is a beautiful piece of work. The setting is shot. I think I can fix it, though.
How long will it take you?
If you leave it here with me, it'll be done by the time you come back tomorrow. And I won't even charge you for it. You got me out of the slammer, after all.
I knew that would be a problem.
it's all just gossip.
Here's the amulet. Please repair it for me.
All right. I'll have finished the new setting by tomorrow. You can come to me and get it then.
Never knew that. Nobody will learn anything from me. If he doesn't see that, I can't help it.
I get so worked up. I've got my own opinion about that.
But no, he insisted.
You really should have known better.
Don't say you didn't know that.
Did something happen?
You got to help me. The Black Robes have invaded my house. You have to help me, worthy Sir Magician. Those fellas said they were looking for something, but surely not in my house. Please help me make them go away again.
Your house is empty. The Black Hoods have left.
Thank you, worthy Sir Magician. What would become of us without the protective hand of the clergy?
Not so fast, my friend. I'm only interested in one thing. What did the Black Hoods want in your house?
I can't explain it myself, Honorable Sir Magician. Perhaps it has...
What?
I'm sorry. I swore several years ago never to speak of it, and I don't plan to break my oath. All that I can do is give you a bit of gold and ask you to spare me.
Give it here, then. I'm in a hurry.
Here!
Wait a minute. Has anything happened in the meantime?
Nothing since those scoundrels in black were in my house.
Hey, you! Selling illegal mine shares? Have you no shame?
No, I need to live too, and I'm not the one who brought them into circulation.
What can you offer me?
What do you want?
Everything else all right?
Oh, I can't complain. Thanks for asking.
Same old thing, all over again.
That's all just gossip.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
I don't know why he gets so worked up.
I'm not telling you anything new.
That's no secret.
Don't say you didn't know that. I had enough trouble as it is.
Show me your wares.
What can I offer you?
It's a bad business.
Had to happen sooner or later.
Not as much. I don't know why he gets so worked up.
I'm not telling you anything new. Listen to the wrong people. Believe that.
Hey, you!
He didn't get that from me. He wants to believe everything.
Can I buy weapons from you?
I don't have much. We take almost all the swords and axes into Onar's house.
Wait and see, just like you said.
That doesn't surprise me. I'm telling you anything new.
That isn't true. I should have known better.
Hey, you!
That's all.
Is the amulet ready?
Yes. Here. I had to make a new setting for the stone. I worked on it all night, and now it's as good as new.
I'm not telling you anything new.
We can only wait and see. It's just like you said.
Nothing amazes me. It's been known all along. That's not what I heard from me.
Hey! Can I have some more of your stew?
I've got nothing left. Come back later.
It can't go on like this forever.
It's a bad business.
Anything's possible.
Those are all just rumors.
Beat it!
You don't have to ask me that.
I've been able to retrieve a mining share.
Very good. You must remove them all from circulation. This is poison for the people. Bring them all to me. Here, I will give you the necessary means.
I brought this book from Zardas. It's a token of his trust.
Show me. But this is incredible. Do you have even the slightest notion what it is that you just gave me?
No.
This is an ancient, long-lost tome from days gone by. We all thought that it was lost for good, and now I learn that Zardas knew all along what had become of it.
So will you be there for the ritual?
Yes, I shall depart for the Circle of the Sun, but certainly not because I am convinced of Zardas's good intentions. In fact, I am going to make this jackal explain where he has kept the book hidden for so many years. He has definitely gone too far this time. I shall see you at the Circle of the Sun.
Nothing's ever gonna change that.
Let's wait and see what happens.
Who told you that?
He should have known better.
You should have known better.
Nobody ever asks me.
Do you really think?
That's totally obvious.
Wait a minute. Do you think you can patch up the eye again?
Hard to say. Let us wait and see.
Why haven't I heard about this before?
I could have told you that before.
Nobody ever asks me.
Hey, you! Found out anything new about the Seekers yet?
Yes. Now I know who or what the Seekers really are.
Fire away.
They were once human, like you or I. They made the abominable mistake of devoting themselves to the impure magic of a very powerful archdemon. Under the influence of this archdemon, as well as very powerful drugs, they existed only to serve him until they were reduced to mere shadows of themselves. Today, they are nothing but tools of evil, without a will of their own, and they will never cease to hunt the followers of Innos. We must be careful. They still seem to shun these hallowed halls of Innos. However, if their power continues to grow, I don't know if we'll still be safe here.
Thanks, that was very enlightening.
Indeed. That only raises more questions for me. For example, who were they before, and which archdemon made them what they are now?
I've got a notion. This all sounds like the Brotherhood of the Sleeper. I know those guys.
I hope you know what you're getting involved in. Take care of yourself, my brother. But of course, here is your almanac. I don't need it any longer.
Is there a way to protect oneself against the mental attacks of the Seekers?
Indeed. An amulet prepared with stone from blessed soil could have a protective effect. Unfortunately, I do not have enough of these stones available. Some of our prayer shrines which we have erected are composed of them.
All right, I'll scare up some of that.
Yes, do that. But don't even think of damaging the shrines, do you hear me?
I want to learn the fourth circle of magic.
It is still not finished.
How are your studies coming along?
The enemy has many faces. Which of them presents the greatest danger for the monastery is awfully difficult to determine.
Do you really think?
You have to feel sorry for the poor guy.
Nobody ever asks me.
Told you that.
There have been all kinds of rumors.
Do you really think?
For Enos.
I'll never get this open without the right key. What's your business here?
You ask a damn lot of questions for such a young whippersnapper. Name the goblin cave we crawled through together, and I'll tell you my secrets. Otherwise, mind your own business.